communication executed by DS Gaming. And it worked out great to overcome the likes of Sinister. Now, coming into this game, of course, it did shift away to the now southeast position. All teams are trying to pick up a few little positions under control. NASA's looking pretty good. Same for DRS, even though they do have to regroup, but that's reject out of the game. They already were down to 2 players very quickly early on, so there was not really too much of a fight they could really put up.
They did get 2 kills. They took down 2 players of Xavier with them, so they'll take it before they went out. It was DRS that took them out in the end.
Yeah, there you go. Oh, that's it. Oh, that nade. I think he saw it for a second. Got to get up after the heal. I saw an M249 actually. But from behind, that's going to be a sneaky third party from Blacklist International, indeed Imperium. Though NASA also going to be struggling a bit. Na'Vi were down to 2 players. We know that was going to be a really hard game for them. As movement inside their building, you can't escape the nade. It's just too good. It's too strong. From Zol, respectfully, of course, is going to be nading that one up. NASA trying their best to move out of that position in the first place. Ramsey and Nabo behind that wall. They saw the third party, and I think they're trying to use that to their advantage by trying to move away out of the fight and maybe trying to stop ZEUS from really chasing them down. But this is still a really hard fight for NASA to take in the first place. But they are in circle, which means that ZEUS will have to move in eventually, and that is something NASA needs to be fully prepared for.
Yeah, that's true, but, you know, the longer you leave it, the higher chance you're still going to end up getting third partied yourself. The Xavier lose another one. It's just Lamborghini left on his own. DS yet to move into the circle. Valdis are somewhat gatekeeping. The Myths are on the edge of the circle. I8 are outside of the circle. There's very few teams because the center is unplayable. It's all edge play.
I'll say right now, though, you're looking at DS Gaming, they need to push onto Valdis. If they try and go through any other means into the circle, Valdis are just going to be able to take some Hail Mary shots and just completely obliterate your position in the first place. So they need to take this fight, and they need to rotate from this compound into the circle. There's no options, DS Gaming. Oh, you can't avoid that nade because it's so damn clean from 6. As they're down to 3, DS Gaming. If you want to push it, you need to be careful and snappy. If you stay behind those walls, you're prone to taking nade and utility damage. That is something you want to avoid at all costs.
You say it all the time when you're dead right with that. You stick to a wall. You're asking for a nade to hit you in the face. And it's slowing DS Gaming down even more. 2 players are knocked down. Sporta is pushing through while his teammate says that he is getting a revive onto Missile that may work out for the time being. Valdis, they're ready to hold on. They get their own revive off.
They get it done. Lucky enough, seemed like Valdis were not trying to absolutely shred it with utility. The flashbang did come on through, but it seemed like it wasn't able to quite connect onto Valdis. They're still going to be keeping that information, but DS Gaming now actually closing that gap more and more. Valdis are getting slowly but surely pinned down in one singular building, meaning that nades and mollies would be even more impactful for DS Gaming if they really want to get some significant damage onto Valdis. Sporta gets the trade-off with Gooey.
Nice.
The Deadp's going to try and also get himself involved in that fight, but where is it going to be? Missile, he needs to join the fight too, but the off-angle actually through the window and through the door. He paid so much dividends. But now it's a one-on-one. Martin is going to be the only player remaining with Missile of DS Gaming, but he's not going to go for the push, and he's leaving his players trying to move away. You had one opportunity to go for the push and take that one-on-one, but now he gave too much time, and that's Concept back on his 2 feet, and Valdis might come back up as a 4-man.
Not gonna lie, bit of a mistake made by Valdis. They shouldn't allow DS to get back into this fight. Let's be fair, because they had 2 DS players knocked out. They could easily have pushed in, got the squad wipe, and moved out of the blue. But now Martin is left on his own with Concept. There's no way, shape, or form you're going to get the revive onto 6 or Gooey. They're out of it right now. Well, DS, they've left just 1 player left up.
I was so surprised by DS because we saw that push they had earlier, right, versus A1 and Sinister. The synergy was on point. Where was it there? It seemed like they were just under pressure and they just couldn't deal with the pressure that was put on their shoulders at that time. So hoping still a bit more consistency on that synergy point at least. ZEUS in a rescue of Broly of Myth, one of the players that has been impressing me significantly for the entirety of Myth's squad. But we want to see a little bit more, but unfortunately the Blue doesn't have any... he had a first aid, but not going to be popping it this time around. And now all the teams, this is it. Papa Blue, as Mustache Dave would like to say, is going to be coming into the play. And NASA are in position. We've got to be careful. If you peek on over, Valdis will try and punish you. And ZEUS are also over to the east. NASA's got a lot to live up to.
Nabo tickling down, sliver of health in his hands. Martin being a snake monster that he is. While ZEUS is on the other side, still up as a 3-man team. This could be their win. But at the end of the day, say what you want, as good as ZEUS are doing, Valdis are doing just as good, and that lead, that gap between first and second continues to grow.
That's gone. That's done so for NASA to get eliminated in 4. 3 teams now remain. You got a little bit of a heal off from Missile from DS Gaming actually in the blue up north. So he's trying to hope and snatch away a 3rd place. Though Martin trying to push out. Not much could really do. So the control of ZEUS is so good. They are relentless on this circle control right now. I'm absolutely loving every single second of it. But GUI is already trying to eke his way forward over to the more western side. Missile still alive. Is a battle. See who will survive the longest. Is it Missile or is it GUI? Seemed like Missile doesn't have any more first aid, so he's going to try and rush over. Can he see GUI for a second? I thought he did right there, but apparently didn't have the time to actually go for the shot. Now it's going to be a second position for GUI. ZEUS will be pushing out far and wide. GUI got spotted away, trying to go for the shot. Does get Icy down, but GUI just can't do anything. And the face